The Raiders have really put themselves in a unique position. Obviously, they hired Pete Carroll. I mean, whether you like him or not, he is a solidified, pretty top-tier head coach in the National Football League, winning Super Bowls with the Seahawks, and then again, trading with his former team for Geno Smith. They offered a third-round pick for him, so it'll be interesting to see if that pays off for them. Geno Smith, I think, is more of a top 12 to 15 quarterback in the league, more so towards 12. But for the Raiders, they're going to be drafting at number 6 this year. I think this puts them in a spot for either ASHTON JEANTY or Tedero McMillan, because they need more help on offense. I mean, you have a young offensive line with Colt Miller, Powers Johnson, and DJ Glaze, superstar tight end with Brock Bowers, but you need somebody else as a weapon to help Geno out. On defense, they need help everywhere. Secondary, Landon Roberts is okay, but he's old. They need more pass rush outside of Crosby and Wilkins. Tyree Wilson hasn't really panned out like you would hoped. So really secondary, linebacker core, and help on offense, mainly like running back or wide receiver. We're going to make this intro short and sweet. I've been dropping more Madden 25 content, so drop a like, subscribe down below. Let me know who else you want or whatever challenges. There's a lot of teams that I want to rebuild in Madden coming up in the draft season because I love watching these prospects go up. But yeah, let's go into the draft. Draft either Jeanty or McMillan. Leaning towards Jeanty if he's there at 6. But yeah, let's get right into it. Draft him and try to win this team a Super Bowl. All right, so in the draft at pick 6, let's see who's going to be available for us. Travis Hunter going at 5, Ward Sanders going, Mykel Williams going to the Patriots. This is going to free us up for anybody we want. Sure, Campbell is quite interesting to try to take here. Maybe he can play tackle or guard. But obviously here we are going to take ASHTON JEANTY. Honestly, one of the more generational in terms of talents out of college. Probably one of the greatest college running backs really since either Derrick Henry came out. The way he just dominated at Boise State too, which is incredible to see. But now in our second round pick, let's pause this draft. See who else we can take, who's all going to be on the board. Tyler Booker's here. Possibility. Let's see who's else there as wide receiver. Trey Harris is here. Jalen Noel, Isaiah Bond. Any offensive linemen. Arsery's still here. I think he's going to go earlier than this. In real life, Tyler Booker is definitely a possibility. Seth McLaughlin. Marcus Simbo's another interesting guy to possibly take. Do need help at linebacker. So if there's a decent middle linebacker here, Jahad Campbell's going to go way before 63. That is for sure. Demetrius Knight, definitely interesting. Carson Schweschinger, he's ranked 87. Maybe we can get him in the 3rd round. Any secondaries, Darian Porter, Paris Tramus, Denzel Burke is still on the board. No safeties. Xavier Watts, though. I do like Xavier Watts or Billy Bowman. Xavier Watts is more realistic to be here at 38, but we could go Demetrius Knight. We need help desperately. He's 24, though. That's the only thing I don't like. He's 24, so he's a lot older than if we go back to Watts, who is 23. But, oh, Kevin Winston in the 3rd round, though, at 21. I also do love Kevin Winston. I don't want to reach on Schweschinger right now. Prinsley, Uman, whatever. Kenneth Grant, definitely going to go on the board. Deion Walker, though. Deion Walker's another interesting guy, but we already have Christian Wilkins at defensive tackle. Nick Scorton's going to go higher than this. I already took Ashton Gillott in one rebuild before. If you haven't watched that, go watch it. So, yeah, I think we're going to go here with Watts at 38 out of Notre Dame. I do love him as a prospect. 58 in true value, draft him at 38. Normal development. That blows. Okay, in the 3rd round now, if Schweschinger is on the board, I am going to take him. Schweschinger's still here, so we're going to take him out of UCLA. If he has normal development, I'm going to be quite upset. 66, got him at 70. Hidden development, only 79 speed. He is more of a thumper in the run game instead of your typical side-to-side linebacker that you like to see. It is what it is, as we have another 3rd round pick here via the trade with Seattle. And Deion Walker is still on the board. I don't think he's going to last this long. Alec Amanor, also don't think he's going to be here. I do like Jack Beck at a TCU or Jaden Higgins. Higgins is a guy, he's a freak. 6'4", 440. It's going to be either between him or Beck. It just really depends on what the Raiders really want to do in real life. As we're going to take a look at Jack Beck here. Deep threat archetype 4 or 5. I think we're going to go Higgins. I personally like Higgins a little bit more coming out. So we're going to take him here in the 4th round out of Iowa State, or 3rd round, excuse me. 64 in true talent, got him at 73. Normal development. Hopefully if we put him in the slot, he can develop a little bit. We'll move on to the 4th round now. and see what we can do here at the 101. Definitely still needs secondary. Trey Amos is still here. Dorian Strong, Denzel, but I think Burke's going to go a little higher than this late in the draft. Can we get any help on outside linebacker? Jalen McLeod. Defensive tackle, Darius Alexander is not 108th ranked. I'm sorry. Salvian Jones, no. Maybe if there's a tackle that can play guard or vice versa. Miles Frazier, Jared Wilson. A day 3 for Jared Wilson. I don't think so. Charles Grant out of William & Mary. I do like Charles Grant. Or there's Dylan Fairchild. I haven't taken a rebuild with Dylan Fairchild yet. I have not. He's been pretty good out of Georgia. A pass block, A impact, C run block. We'll take him here to bolster this offensive line. 168, got him at 101. And normal development. So in the draft, we did okay. I mean, obviously, ASHTON JEANTY is going to be your bona fide starting running back. 83 overall, the best player in the draft. But Xavier Watts, probably going to move to free safety and play him and Jeremy Chin. Still have Schweschinger and Jane Higgins. 4 starters out of this. Maybe we start Dylan Fairchild to try to get him a dev trait. The computer took everybody else. They took Torrey Horton from Colorado State, who does have hidden development. I appreciate that. I do like Corey Horton as well out of Colorado State. So 5 guys that's probably going to play immediately. Not the restaurant, talking about the actual people. But we're going to go now to starts the regular season. I think this team's not going to be really good. I mean, they might compete. They might be like a 7-10. Anywhere from really 6-11 to 8-9 team. But we'll see. We're going to go to the midseason mark. Obviously, we need to adjust this lineup, bring everybody in. All of our rookies. Obviously, Genty's going to start. We're going to bring Horton up to the wide receiver 2, try to get him to develop. And we're also going to bring Higgins up to wide receiver 3 over Trey Tucker. Try to get our rookies in, get them some snaps, let them see the field. And then obviously, I'm going to move Xavier Watts to free safety. But yeah, I'm going to see you at the midseason mark. I think this team is probably going to be like at the whole end of the season, about a 6-win team. But we'll see. At the midseason mark, we are 1-6. Team's not doing hot at all. It seems it's going to be free agents. Jacoby Myers, Colton Miller, Jack Jones, Brandon Smith. We'll see if we're going to bring them all back. Probably going to try for Jacoby Myers on a 2-year, $24 million deal. He takes it. How is Colton Miller, doing so far this season? 6 sacks. He gave up 16. My goodness. I'm going to wait till the end of the season and see how he does. Jack Jones, we will try to bring back a 2-year, $9 million contract. Not even that expensive. He takes that. Brandon Smith, he's young. We can try to develop him 2 years, $10 million. So he takes that as well. Dylan Parham, yeah, we'll bring him back as well. He's young as well. $11.5 million over 2 years takes that too. Zamir White, Kuntz will all let go. But what is going wrong? Why are we so bad already? Okay, 1-6, Geno Smith. Geno's not the problem. Offensive line is 24 times sacked in 6 weeks. Oh my God. Jacoby Myers, Jane Higgins doing well. So is Torrey Horton. Who is letting him up? Oh, Glaze is. 9 sacks through 6 games. That would do it. So at the end of season 1, we actually rallied back, finished 8-9. So what happened in the back half of the season? How do we come around? Geno Smith, 3,900 yards, 32 touchdowns, 9 picks. Again, not a terrible season by him. For Madden circumstances, probably, but for Geno, it's pretty good. On the ground, ASHTON JEANTY, 945-6. Geno Smith had 1 on the ground. Zamir White, vultured 3. Through the air, Jacoby Myers, 13 yards, 12 touchdowns. Torrey Horton with 690-4. Brock Bowers with 640-8. Jada Higgins with 619-4. How many sacks did we give up toward the end? Okay, so they did a lot better. Because Glaze was at 9 at the midseason. Miller was at 6. So not great, but, could be worse. Landon Roberts, 116 tackles, 3 TFLs, 13 TFLs for Max Crosby, 19.5 sacks for him, 5.5 for Wilkins, 5.5 for Lalu, 4 for Smith, and 3 picks for Chin, 2 picks for Smith, and then 1 across the board. Did we get any touchdowns? I don't think we did. No. To take a look at the yearly awards, MVP, of course, goes to Josh Allen. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, still Josh Allen. Defensive Player of the Year goes to TJ Watts. Greg Rousseau in these rebuilds always does something crazy. Last time he had 30 sacks in a season, which is absurd. Max Crosby at 3. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Emeka Egbuka. The Jets took him at 7, Ted McMillan to the Bengals. Jeanty at 3. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year, of course, goes to Travis Hunter, who the Jaguars took him. Interesting. All right, so the Packers win the Super Bowl in year 1 over the Bills, 32-28. Jordan Love, your Super Bowl MVP. Did we get any dev ups? Let's take a look here at our lineup. I would hope to get some. Jeanty does have superstar. Geno's down to a 78. Jacoby Myers still only at star. Torrey Horton's at star as well. Look over at defense here. Schlesinger is a star. It's going to be bump him up to our MLB 1. Jeremy Chin has superstar, surprisingly enough. Max Crosby still a superstar. No other dev ups other than that. Get ahead into free agency. We will try to more than likely extend Colton Miller. Probably like a 2-year deal. He's going to be almost 30 at this point. He might be pushing 30. He is. We'll give him a 2-year, $42.5 million deal. Man, he doesn't take it. We will tag him. 1 year, $24 million. Perfect. Tyree Wilson, we're not going to take this. We're not going to pick up his 5th year. He's just not good enough. I mean, he was drafted as a project, and he was athletic, long arms. And man, he just didn't turn out that way. Hate to say it. Have 100-something mil here in free agency, and there's a decent bit here. We have Deron Bland. We'll try to offer Deron Bland 3-year, almost $51 million deal. We're going to up his money. We'll go actually very player friendly. 4-year, 74. We'll see if he takes that. We're going to be in competition with the Chargers for him. I would like Taylor Moton here, 2 years, 44. See if he takes that. Help out our offensive line. Other than that, I don't really think there's much else we can do. We could go after Connor McGovern. Maybe Rob Havenstein. Chidobe Awuzie, no. Is there like decent guards here? That's really what I would want. David Edwards. Graham Glasgow, a little old. We could try for Connor McGovern, 2 years, 18. That's not a bad deal. Can bump him over to guard, worst case scenario. Any other defensive ends, Kwity Paye? I think I could draft one that's better. No defensive tackles. Travis Jones. 8 teams interested in him. $14.5 million. No, thank you. That's a little expensive for my taste. Nakobe Dean. There's 5 teams interested. He is young. We'll give him a 3-year, 22. See if he might swing over to us. But yeah, we'll go after that. Let's see if we can get any of them. In terms of our targeted, we're going to evaluate offers. And we get Bland, Moton, and Connor McGovern. Going to definitely bolster our defense and our offensive line. That's going to help out really tremendously. So that's going to free us up in the draft. Let's take a look at this mock draft 5. We're 8 and 9, so we're going to be middle of the pack here. So if we go all the way down at 13, projections to take Rashawn Verner, who does not look good at all. James Tiller doesn't look bad. You have AJ Burks at 15 if you want to take a quarterback. We'll see who's all going to be available for us. I think we're going to go wide receiver if we do. But as we take a look at our lineup, actually, let me see if I can adjust it now that these players have signed. Can I? Let's see. I can. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, I think more than likely we might bump Glaze into guard. But I think we're probably going to take a wide receiver. If not a wide receiver, then definitely linebacker. Okay, so in the draft at 13 still, let's see who's going to be available at our pick. Pause the draft, of course. Who is going to be there? You have quarterbacks. You have a left tackle here. Demarius Kelly was not good. I was hoping, goodness gracious, if I could speak, that he would be okay. There's only one round 1 to 2 receiver left, and that is Cordell Chambers. I mean, the fact that we drafted 2 others, 4'4", at 6 foot, I'm not really sold on him. Is there any outside linebackers that are maybe halfway decent? We have Justin Pratt, but the fact that he's been passed over. Jaleel Wortham looks pretty good. A player, A to B tackle, B to C, B to C. Justin Pratt, I don't think he's going to be crazy. He's got good physicals, B block shedding, A finesse move though. That catches my eye a little bit. What's your power move looking like? Why can't I, C to F? Maybe. The one, of course, you have Clint Bennett, only D play rec. C to F. Oh, A hit power, A block. I thought, really? Interesting. How is this guy around 3 to 4? Is his physicals just terrible? So he's got A block shed, B finesse move, A hit power, A impact blocking, B power move, A pursue, and he's 3 to 4 talents? That's crazy to me. You got Tyquan Malone, who looks okay, A to C zone. Tony Martin. No, maybe. But I think probably going to go this outside linebacker, either Justin Pratt. He's a possibility. I don't want to reach, though. That's my thing. Because this guy doesn't look nearly as good as the other guy. And the outside linebacker is 3 to 4 talent. I wish it was like a good defensive tackle. A play rec. This guy looks pretty good. A, P, B block shed, A tackle. This guy's also got B, but he's got better power move. Worst case scenario, we can kick him out to end because we are running a 3-4. Good strength. Oh, 4-8 at 318. Oh, come on down. Come on down. It's on 54. Are you serious? He does have hidden development, which is fine. Might kick him out to play edge. We are running a 3-4. Is what it is. I fell in love with the 4-8 at 318 pounds. Sometimes you just bite the bullet on that one. But let's take a look. Is that outside linebacker that I originally loved on the board? No, but Wortham is. Do I reach on Wortham now? I mean, what rank is he? 86? He might be there in the 3rd round. Maybe. Probably not. I could trade down for him and get an extra pick and take him later on. Oh, Philip Johnson looks pretty good too. So yeah, I think I might trade down later in the 2nd round. Pick up another A-man, B zone. Hold on. Julius Jefferson catching my eye. Great speed, 4.3. Again, A-man, B zone, C tackle. We'll take him because I desperately need secondary help. 6 in true value. Got him at 45. And hidden development. Okay, so if you flip these picks around, this draft looks a lot better. It just so happened that it's not flipped around. Let's see if that outside linebacker is still on the board. I doubt it, but I would love it if he is. He's not. But the other one. Philip Johnson. Yeah, Philip Johnson's here. We're going to take him now before anybody else can. Run stopper, great speed, good strength. Again, A play rec, B block shed, A impact, A tackle. Taking him now. 12th in true value. Get him at 77. Another hidden development. Starting to get the hang of this game and drafting who's good and who's not, except for my 1st round pick. Don't look at that 1st round pick. Look at the other ones. Let's see. Is there any receivers there that maybe is like a hidden day 3, 1 to 2, all the way down the board here? Let's see here. TJ Pierce, slot archetype, solid speed, A ball carrier, A catch in traffic, A catch. He's going to have normal development, but I'm going to do it anyways. I just know he's going to have normal 34. Hidden development. Okay. TJ Pierce, slot archetype at 6 foot. I'm glad he didn't have hit normal. I've had a feeling in my loins that he was going to have normal development, but he did not, which is great for me. Is there any free safeties that are halfway decent? You have a couple A to catching down here, A to C. Any strong safeties maybe? No, not looking like it. Is there another corner that maybe has good tackling that we can move? B catch, C tackle. A to B block shed, B tackle. Oh, I just hit my mic. Northcutt was probably B. He's a potential UDFA. Good night. Can't speak. No pass rushers. Any like big defensive tackles with decent block shed? No. I'll figure out who I'm going to draft and I'll pretty much let you know. Because I like to look through these for a minute and try to find the best guy possible. So in the draft, we got pretty much 4 solid guys that are going to start day 1. I mean, if you rearrange this draft toward Jefferson and Johnson, our first 2 picks, this draft looks great. I mean, it is what it is. Farrell's probably going to move him to left end. That way he can play one of the two, either left or right. That way he can play with Crosby and, gosh, my mind's blank right now. As long as he can play in the D-line with Wilkins. Thank you. That's the name. Julius Jefferson going to start immediately. Philip Johnson, he goes down to 71, but he's going to at least play. Philip Johnson, we might shift him to middle. That way he can rock out with I mean, he's going to be on the field regardless, so we'll keep him at right outside. But yeah, TJ Pierce, 74, 76, 77, 71. We'll see how this team does. If we go adjust our lineup, we're up to an 84 overall in season 2. So we go adjust it here. We're going to move Pierce to the slot again. That way he can develop. That's the best way to do it. If you ever have a rookie wide receiver, put him in the slot and hopefully you let them go to work. That way they can win Rookie of the Year, develop all this fun stuff. Yeah, we still have Schlesinger. We're going to bring Jefferson up to cornerback number 2. I might move one of these guys back to free, probably Stokes. If I had to bet, man-to-man archetype, 83 press. Do you have good tackling? Whoever has the best tackling and hit power, I'll move back to free safety. But yeah, we'll go to the midseason mark. Probably another 3 to 4 win team, but I'll see y'all then. At the midseason mark right now, we are 3-3. I thought we'd be like 4-3, but we did have a bye in week 6. I have $151 million and Max Crosby needs to be re-signed. I mean, 2 years, $66 million. He takes it. Beautiful. Puts at 118 as well. We don't have a stud quarterback to sign. Jeremy Chin's not interested, so we might have to go 3 years, like 34. Unsure. He's going to want more money. Eric Stokes, we're going to let walk. Colton Moore will wait to the end of the season, see how he does. And yeah, that's all I'm going to do right now at the midseason mark. We got 3-3. How are we looking in terms of our offensive line? And how's Geno looking? Geno's looking fine. Only sacked 10 times. Okay, that's all I wanted to see. Offensive line doing a lot better so far to the midseason. Yeah, we're going to go to the end of the season. Hopefully this is like a, maybe like a 9-win team. Maybe we can sneak into the playoffs like Madden style. Horton has normal. They adjusted my depth chart again. Love that when I told them not to. Take a look on defense. Johnson's still hidden. So we don't know. So is Farrell, however you want to say his name. So we don't know what our dev traits are just yet, up to an 86 overall. But yeah, we'll go to the end of the season. Hopefully we're around 9 wins. That's my best hope. Maybe we can sneak into the playoffs. But yeah, we'll just have to see. And this division is tight though for the AFC West. It's anybody's ball game. I just hope that we can make the playoffs. Hold on, we have TJ Pierce, a breakout challenge here in week 13. I always get a week 13 so I can set my regional focus in terms of 3 players that we can look at. Pierce has a chance. Oh, he now has superstar. Okay, he just got it. Awesome. Okay. Love that. So that's always beautiful to see. As we're going to go, we're 5 and 6 right now. But I love the fact now that he has superstar development. He just randomly had it. So now he's going to be, honestly, put him in our 1 spot. Make him wide receiver 1. Make sure he's still in the slot. He is. Love that. That's definitely going to help our future outlook as we are up to an 86 overall. At the mid-season mark, we finished 8-9 for the 2nd straight season. Back-to-back mediocrity. See how Geno Smith did. 43 yards, 35 touchdowns. Wish he would cut down the interceptions. Only sacked 26 times. So the offensive line did a lot better than they did last year. ASHTON JEANTY, finally breakout season. 1,100 yards, 16 touchdowns. Feed him the rock, man. Love to see that. TJ Pierce, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns. Jacoby Myers, 1,008. Bowers, only 2 touchdowns, and Horton with 7. How the offensive line hold up? A lot better this year. Colt Miller finally settling in. Taylor Moan, only 7. On defense, Schweshing, 123 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. 13 sacks for Crosby, 8.5 for Wilkins, 3 for Tyree Wilson. Not a lot of sacks. Julius Jefferson with 4 picks. Same with Jeremy Chin. Hopefully that means he wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Michael Penix MVP. Never see that. No Raiders here. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Lamar Jackson. Genty at 10. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Alex Hyde. Back-to-back Steelers up here. Abdul Carter at 4. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Pierce. Maybe he gets X Factor now. Defensive Rookie of the Year does go to Julius Jefferson. Beautiful. Love that. I do need to see, though, what our developments were for our linebackers. Hopefully one of them had superstar. That'd be great. As a look, Johnson had superstar. So awesome. Love to see that for our guys. Jefferson was cornerback 3, but hopefully he goes up to superstar with that. We don't know Farrell's development just yet. It's probably just star because he didn't play a lot of snaps. But yeah, we're going to move on to the Super Bowl within the offseason. That way we can look at our dev traits and see who wins the Super Bowl. So it was a Lions-Texans Super Bowl. So the Lions win their first ever. Aiden Hutchinson is the Super Bowl MVP. And now let's go take a look to see if we got any upgrades with our dev traits. Going in, do we get any? Pierce lost superstar? How do you lose superstar? What? Madden does not make any sense. He had 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns as a rookie, and he lost it. That's just no. That just doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna say what you will. I'm gonna give it to him back. 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns. Not a reason to just go out there and downgrade him. It don't make no sense to me. Whatever. On defense, and Johnson lost superstar. How did he lose it? Oh, he only had 13 tackles. Okay, cool. I run a whatever. At this point, it is what it is. He lost it. That's fine. Jefferson wins Defensive Rookie of the Year and don't get it? What? He got decreased. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year. This game is so stupid. It's so dumb. Okay, so now in the offseason, we do need to resign Colt Miller and accept the 5th year on Brock Bowers and try to bring back Jeremy Chin. We'll go 3 years, $36 million. He takes it. Beautiful. Eric Stokes, we're going to let walk. Colton Miller, I would like to bring back on a 2-year deal, $45.2. Going to be tagged yet again. 1 year, $26 million. That's fine. Everybody else, we will pretty much let... Whoa, Geno Smith is here. He wants a 1 year, $11 million deal. Awesome. Yeah, he takes that. So up to 89. We'll take the 5th year here for Brock Bowers. But yeah, other than that, Meredith has regressed to a 78. We'll let him walk as well. Move on to next week, because I think we can find a better guard in free agency than Meredith. So we'll just have to see. Take a look to see who is all available. Aiden Hutchinson is here, and he has interest in us. Ronnie Stanley's here. Cameron Bynum. I mean, you got to go after. You think him and Max Crosby together, this would be an absurd defensive line if we can get both of them. We are in the lead for him. We do need to get a left guard here. Aaron Banks is here. Titus Howard, Jordan Meredith. We'll go after Aaron Banks. We'll do 2 year, 18. And that honestly might just be all that I do in terms of offering for guys. We'll see if we're able to get them. I mean, that's honestly maybe another receiver. Tank Dell is here, but not crazy interest. I don't want to burn through my cap. So we'll see. And we get both Aiden Hutchinson and Aaron Banks. Holy hell. This duo is going to be absurd. I'm going to move one to the other edge spots. My God, if we don't get like 40 sacks between both of them, I don't know what to tell you. So let's adjust this lineup. No, I don't want to click on Jack Jones. I don't. Let me adjust my lineup here. That is crazy that we signed both of them. Aaron Banks, yeah, our offensive line's looking good. 299 overall edge. Or defensive ends here. Gonna move him up to defensive tackle. So now in the draft, this frees us up just for BPA. Maybe another wide receiver. Maybe a guard if he looks good. Maybe a tackle to take over Moton once he retires. But yeah, we have the free reign to go wherever we want in this draft. Okay, so we're at a conundrum now with Christian Wilkins. He's 31. He saves us $25 million if we were to try to trade him. He's got star development. Let's see what we can get for him. Can anybody really afford him? I think at this point in time, he's worth like a 3rd round pick. Bengals need a defensive tackle. They have plenty of cap room to do it. Oh, they have Chris Jenkins. They don't really need a defensive tackle. Who am I kidding? We'll see who can absorb his contract and is really a contender. The Chargers could. For sure. Yeah, they definitely could take a D tackle. The 25, we'll take a 3rd round pick from you. And it goes through. Wilkins is gone. But we're now freed up $20 million. So that means defensive tackle is going to be on our radar to try to get in the draft. So that's what we're going to do. Head to the draft. Now I get an extra 3rd round pick. Where's the mock draft telling us to go here? Where are we even picking at? If we go all the way down here, we're at 15. Could take Donnell Moore, move him inside. There's no quarterbacks lettered on the board. So might be where we go is that defensive end or defensive tackle. But let's hop in the draft and really see what's available. So in the draft, again, at 15 here, let's take a look. I don't think there really is a defensive tackle close on the board. I mean, 1 to 2, A play rec. Oh, this guy, B power move. Oh, this guy. Antoine Bigham, B block shed, A tackle. C to F hit power, though, is what worries me. But the fact he does have high block shedding, 312, 493. We could take him, and then that might be the same thing that we did last year where we reached on a defensive tackle. That's the only thing that has me worried is reaching on him. A play rec. Nope. A block shed for Richards. A tackle. He could actually 301, ran a 4.9, elite strength, poor speed. But if he goes to defensive tackle, he'd be a little bit better. Richards is definitely a possibility, but he's lower ranked, so we could maybe even trade back. That's something I'd be interested in doing. A power move here, A block shed, A tackle. Oh my gosh. Daquan Anthony even looks better. And he's at 59. So there's a chance that we can trade back and get him. There's a lot of guys here that I could trade back and try to get. For sure. I don't need another wide receiver. I mean, I could take one, but I don't really need one. Maybe I try trading up in the draft. Luke Smith is here. 6'4", physical archetype. 4'3" at 6'4". Interesting. Oh, Carnegie was a UDFA. Okay, there's no real quarterbacks we can take. Another corner maybe. A to B awareness. A man, B zone, B press for Alex Spencer. Where are you at? 23? We could take him here. He only has C to F awareness, though. We did lose a corner to free agency. I might try to trade back a little bit and get Spencer maybe 3 spots and get like another 3rd round pick. That way I can take some of these guys that are later on the board. That might be the look here, quite honestly. So we're sending a 1 and a 5 to move back 3 spots to the Vikings to pick up a 3rd round pick. So now we can go to ours, probably take that corner. He's still on the board. I don't think Kendall Stecker was him. I don't think it was. It was not. It was Alex Spencer here. This guy does have better awareness, but A man, B zone, B press. Taking him man-to-man archetype out of Louisville. Let's hope he's actually good. 20 in value, got him at 18. Hidden development, 92 speed, 90 change of direction. We'll take it. Now in the 2nd round at pick 47, I would love to see if one of those defensive ends are there. There's a couple I had my eye on. Greg Rowe wasn't one of them. DeQuan Anthony was A power move, or B power move, A block shed, A tackle, A pursue. We're going to take him here in the 2nd round, move him over to defensive tackle. 29 true value, get him at 47. Hidden development as well. Love this draft class so far. All right, 3rd round time. Is there a receiver maybe that we can take that's halfway decent? Day 3. A lot of day 3 guys. Yeah, nobody really that is in our, not really range, but more so, what's the word here? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, B run block pass protector. You know, I got to take him. Shakir Ash, come in, play guard or tackle. 23, get him at 79. Another hidden development. Anytime you see a hidden or pass protect in the draft with A pass block and B run block, it's just a sprint to the board at that point. Like, I'm going to take him every time without fail. Any defense right ends that can play? No. There's a defensive tackle here, speed rusher. A finesse move. Emmanuel Reyes, or Reyes, however you say his name. Great speed, 4'9". He's a possibility to play D tackle too. You never really know what you need until you need it, you know? Run 3 to 4, A play rec, A to C tackle, B at power. This guy doesn't look bad. Xavier Patterson. A awareness here for Hobson. A hit power, B block shed, B to D, B to D. Brandon Hobson don't look bad either. 4.57, great speed. He's a possibility. I think we're going to go Brandon Hobson here in the 3rd round. He just looks really good. Ranked 113, but he runs a 4.57. He's got A at power, B block shed, A awareness, B tackle. C to F pursue worries me a little bit. 51, got him at 82. Another hidden development linebacker. I can hit on these linebackers, and that's what I love doing so far. Now at 89, there was either an outside linebacker or a defensive tackle. If he's still here, it was Reyes. We're going to take him here at 25th pick in the 3rd round. I believe that's 57. Got him at 48, got him at 89. Another hidden development. We have went, I believe, like 5 or 6 for 6 so far on hidden developments. I don't think there's going to be another wide receiver here. There's not, 3 to 4 talents, but they're all going to have normal development. At this point in time, it's just really drafting depth pieces. That's all I can really do. This is power back John Redmond that looks absurd. He can be the power back. Same thing here for Gabe Kerr, but his awareness is a little low. John Redmond, he could be the power guy we need. Good speed, elite strength. We'll take him. He'll be the power guy behind, and he's number 10. Behind ASHTON JEANTY, hidden development as well. Okay, in the draft, as you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys that will probably play meaningful snaps for us. Alex Spencer, Anthony, Ash, Hobson, Reyes, and Redmond. A lot of guys here. Again, Redmond's going to be the power back for our offense. Hobson probably going to play left outside linebacker and play quite a bit, quite honestly. Alex Spencer, same thing with Anthony. I don't know if I want Anthony to D-tackle or just stick Reyes there. Let's see, 87 strength. Gonna really try to go down to their block shedding to see who's got higher. Well, I can just click on him, can't I? That would make sense. Reyes block shedding is a 67. He's probably better suited to play in than the other guy. Honestly, he's better suited. They probably have better overalls if I were to flip him. DeQuan Anthony coming in, of course, hidden development. His block shooting, 81. You're going to go to defensive tackle, and Reyes is going to play end. Oh my gosh, he shoots up to a 76? Out of your mind. Yeah, he's going to play right away, quite honestly. And we'll move this guy over to right end. He's just going to be depth because we have 2 great defensive ends right now. He actually goes down to a 71. So believe it or not, we'll keep him at D tackle. It is what it is. We have depth everywhere on the defensive line. So in case either Crosby retires in this rebuild, we can't assign him, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So as we go to adjust our roster, if I can go to, no, not manage team. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go to adjust the roster, and then we'll go to the midseason mark. It says we're an 85, but if I adjust it here, we should maybe shoot up to an 86. That'd be nice if we did. Put Horton here at wide receiver 2. But yeah, right now we're looking really good. I might kick Ash over to right guard and play him over Parham. Because what if he's a superstar guard? You really don't know. So I'm going to kick him over to right, start him over Parham, and then we will probably go from there. Let me adjust best lineup again. Put him over here. Put Horton over here. Now let's go on defense. Take a look here. Hobson, we're probably going to move to outside linebacker. Smith really hadn't done anything, honestly. We're going to start Anthony at D tackle 2 or 1. It don't really matter. You get the point here. This is going to be the team that we're working with. I'm just going to go through, adjust everything. I'll see you on the midseason mark. Hopefully we're a 4 or 5 win team. But yeah, we'll just have to see. So we're sending Lalu, who's our third string defensive tackle, for Quinn Ewers. Ewers, he's a third string quarterback on the Cardinals. So all that does now is I could free us up for Ewers to be the future quarterback behind Geno Smith. That's all it really does. Like if I were to go to my depth chart, I'm going to manually do it because I want my rookies to keep playing. But yeah, that's all that really does. I just want to keep you updated here in week 2. Yeah, as Geno regresses, Ewers is going to step up and take the reins. Unless we can find a quarterback here in this draft. We can take a look. I don't think a mock draft is ready yet. It's not. But yeah, the quarterbacks in this one, we have 3 first rounders, a couple of mid-round guys, and a bunch of day 3s. But there's one guy, Thompson, that is a top 5. We really don't know his physicals yet, so time will really tell. At the midseason mark, we were 2-1, and now we're 2-4. So we lost 3 straight games. 134 mil in cap. So even with signing all those guys, we have plenty of money. Definitely want JPJ on the team to stay 2 years, 20 mil. Doesn't take it yet. Let's see, Colton Miller. We'll try 2 years, 49.6. He signs. Also, we have so much cap. We don't have to sign an expensive quarterback just yet. Brandon Smith is a backup, so we'll wait. So really at this point, we're just going to go to the end of the season. Let me figure out what is going on with our team as to why we're doing so bad. Geno Smith, 12-7. It's okay. On the ground, Jeanty's not doing so hot. Horton's leading the team. Myers in touchdowns. Is there anybody giving up tons of sacks? I mean, JPJ is giving up 5 from the center. Oh my gosh. It's a lot. Not getting many pressures either. Something's off here. So at the end of season 3, we are now 7-10. We've won 8-9, 8-9, now 7-10. Lovely. This might be the final season of the Geno Smith era here in Las Vegas. 3,900 yards, 32 touchdowns, only 17 picks, 38 times sacked. Jeanty, after having a fantastic season, only has 890-7. Through the year, TJ Pierce leads us with 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Bowers might be at risk of losing his superstar development. He already did lose it. Okay, cool. On blocking, let's see. JPJ gave up 9 more and 11. Don't love to see that. On defense, Schwessinger, 120 tackles, 8 TFLs, 19 sacks, 15 for Aiden Hutchinson. Love to see that our sack numbers are going up. 4 picks for Julius Jefferson. Take a look to see who won what award. Obviously, no Raiders for MVP. Offensive Player of the Year, Najee Harris. No Raiders on here. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Max Crosby. Love that. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Rashad Knight. Redmond was 3rd. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year was Bingham. Spencer was at 5, I believe. Let's take a look at our depth traits. See what we have. Go adjust our lineup real quick. Get a look at this. Jeanty still has it. Brower still has superstar. It just didn't show it on there. Take a look at defense. And oh, what the hell? Rays had X Factor. Hobson had superstar. Spencer had star. Huh. Well, I hope Rays doesn't lose superstar because they didn't have X Factor because they didn't have a crazy season. We'll see. We're going to go to past the Super Bowl week or go to the offseason, really. Sim straight to the offseason, see who wins the Super Bowl, and hopefully he keeps his X Factor. Oh, there was a Steelers winning the Super Bowl this time. Let's take a look and see if we got any dev ups or downs. Bauer's probably lost super. Geno Smith is down to a 72. So this would be the year that Ewers takes the reins. Defense, he goes down to star. Okay, and so does Hobson. Is what it is. Hobson or Rays didn't win anything. Sucks that we lose an X Factor, but is what it is. They didn't really perform to the best of their abilities. So we're going to next week try to resign our guys. We have, I believe, JPJ needing to resign. ASHTON JEANTY is a 5th year. We'll pick that up. Yeah, JPJ, I still want him, even though he hasn't done crazy. We'll do 2 years, 22. He takes it, and we have $122 million left to just spend. I will also bring back McGovern. Well, he's what, 81? 2 years, 13. We'll do it. We'll bring him back. Jeanty, we're actually not going to pick it up. That way I can re-sign him and get ahead of the horse. Because running back, if he goes up to like a 97 overall, then it's going to be pretty deadly in terms of everything. What cap we're going to be at next year? If I were to restructure next year, what, 158? Okay, perfect. So we still have cap room for next season as well. Let's move on to next week. If there's a quarterback out there, I'm going to try to sign him. Let's take a look. Is there any quarterback? Jahmyr Gibbs is here. Xavier McKinney's here, and he's got interest. Alan McNeil. I didn't get McNeil last time, so I might try for him. Yeah, there's no real quarterback that's left here, but I do like getting McKinney to play strong safety for us. 4 years, $90 million. We'll offer it. We are not his first. We'll go 4 years, 93.2. Does that put him up there? Still no? Oh my God. Player friendly. 4 years, 104. Okay, that puts us in contention. We're going to keep our D tackles. I would love Geno Smith, though. We'll try a 3 year. We'll do a 2 year deal. 2 years, 41.8. See if he tries to take that. We are in the lead for him. I would love to see how he does in sim. Can I withdraw my offer and then just look at his player card? Okay, let's take a look at his player card, actually. How does he do in sim? 17 sacks a year ago. So, I mean, what we could do if we were to sign Geno Smith, we're running a 4-3. Could bump a guy inside like Hutchinson or Crosby. Let him loose on the edge. We're going to try it. We'll do a 2 year, see if it works. 2 years, 41.8. If it works, we'll do it. If it doesn't, then oh well. Is there anybody else that's here that's going to be interested in us? Terrion Arnold, no interest, so we can't really do much with that. I don't really need another middle linebacker, quite honestly. Brandon Smith is here. We let him go for a reason. Another right guard or tackle. Nobody's really interested in us. Parham is, but we have a guy behind him. Elton Jenkins could play left guard. Rasheed Walker. He doesn't do good in sim though. I got him a couple rebuilds ago, and he doesn't do great. Yeah, 9-11. Pause. Then another receiver, Ricky Pearsall. Ladd McConkey doesn't like us though. Oh well, we'll go with this with what we have. We'll try for McKinney and Geno Smith. Let's see what we get. We get Geno Smith. So that's fine. I like Geno Smith. I don't mind him at all. I could try to sign Alim McNeil. He wants $25 million a year? Yeah, no. Do not want to sign him for that price tag. Elton Jenkins has no offers. Okay, I'll take you on a 1 year, $11 million offer. Kick him over to one of the guard spots. Let's see if we get Elton Jenkins. We do. So not a crazy free agent class so far. Relatively decent. We might need another guy to take over for, we'll do 2 years, 19 on Ricky Pearsall. Take over for not Trey Tucker, but for, So he's got more offers now from the Texans. We'll do 2 years, maybe $20 million. Just doesn't hurt to add a third guy in the mix. Move on to next week. See if we sign Pearsall. But at this point in time, I'm going to have to go guns a-blazing for a quarterback. That's all. That's quite honestly what I need to do. If I have to trade up, whatever the case may be, I got to. We do get Pearsall. Beautiful. So we have 3 receivers now. I mean, there's not really much else I can do at this point. So yeah, we're going to go to the draft. Hopefully there's a quarterback that's good. And I will trade up if there is. But Geno Smith retired. Huh. That would indeed explain a lot. So this is what we're going to do. Whoever's bigger between Hutchinson Actually, Hutchinson's going to play defensive tackle. We're running a 4-3. So Hutchinson's going to go inside. We're going to bring Geno Smith down to right end. That way we can have everybody still rushing the passer. Because this Bills playbook, we're going to get a lot of sacks. So that's what I really want to see here. Move him down the right end. He's a little tweener, but again, in a 4-3, it should work. Think of him as like the Greg Rousseau. So yeah, there we go. He's still a 99 at defensive tackle. Wow. So yeah, in the draft, probably another middle linebacker for depth, but more than likely a quarterback. If not, then Ewers could right the ship. But let's take a look and see what our focus players were at. Not scouts. Let me go to prospects here. So Caldwell was top 5. We don't know enough. I focus scouted him. But we'll just have to go with whoever's best. Ezekiel Best here, field general. He's got good throw power, marginal speed, but A medium, A short, B throw and run, B deep. Ezekiel Best is 1. If I can go back here to quarterback. Philip Thompson is the best guy so far that's projected. Good throw power, decent speed. A deep, ADC medium, A short, ADC, A throw under pressure. And then you have Jason Clinton down here towards the end. Strong arm, elite throw power. Okay. A medium, C short, C throw on the run. So obviously it's Best or Thompson. And if we take a look at the mock draft here, go to mock draft 5, Thompson's projected to go at 3. Where's Best projected to go? Best isn't projected to go anywhere. So is there a possibility that Best slips out of the first round? I don't know. I'm going to go pick by pick here, and hopefully we can see if a quarterback's there for us. All right, so again, Cardinals wouldn't take a quarterback. I really don't know who would besides the Panthers. Caldwell goes number 1. He was a wide receiver. Floyd Duke goes number 2, the running back. Thompson does go 3 to the Panthers. So let's take a look and see if the Titans would indeed take a quarterback. I don't think so, but you never know. They had 2 guys here, so I don't think they would take a quarterback. Commanders have Jaden Daniels. They don't. Okay, so Jaden Daniels, there we go. Chambers. The Rams might. I don't know who's their quarterback at this point in time. We are so far in the future. Don't really know. Let's take a look at the Rams real quick. Their 5th need is quarterback, but they have Woodward. So they wouldn't take a quarterback. So then you have the Dolphins and the Patriots. Resume draft. Thank you. Zeitler goes. Dolphins. They have Tua, don't they? They should have Tua at this point in time. I mean, even if they don't, I mean, we're 3-4 years on. Yeah, they still have Tua. Patriots are next. Let's go to the Patriots. Patriots still have Drake May. So they wouldn't take a quarterback. So we might get lucky enough to where he falls to our laps. Except for the Lions. I might have to leapfrog the Lions because I don't think they have one. So go pick by pick. Adkin goes. Linton goes. Hardman goes. So now this is probably where I trade up because I don't think the Lions have a quarterback. Neither do the Jets. Let me double check this. Let's double check. Go to the Jags. I don't think they have. Again, I don't think they have a quarterback. I mean, I think they do have one. They have Trevor Lawrence. Who do the Lions have? Goff has X Factor. Really? And the Jets have Burks. So in reality here, he should slip to us. Goldson goes to the Jags. Let's go to our pick. So he's there. Best is on the board. And we are going to a 2 to 3 talent. Really? Clinton's 1 to 2? What? Probably because he's strong arm. I thought Best was really good. With good throw power. I guess we'll go with a better guy. I mean, I focus got him. Both of them are 23 years old too. Well, because look, better accuracy, same, better throw on the run, better break sack. He does have elite throw power. So we're gonna take Jason Clinton. He has 47, got my 13 hidden development. He's going to start for us. I know it's a reach, but at this point in time, when you only have Quinn Ewers and he has no chance to really get his development up unless he wins MVP, which is a very, very tall task, you got to go with him. Now, there's no offensive lineman on the board, unfortunately, because everybody got swooped up from underneath us. This guy might be pretty good. Aiden Scantlebury. Great strength, good speed. B run block, A lead, A run block power, A impact, B to D pass block. Possibility there. I might need to go back and pause this draft. Let's take a look at Eric Rogers. Okay, Eric Rogers, welcome to the team. I'm telling you, every time. 19, I got him at 45, hidden development as well. All right, third round, I need, what do I really need here? What do we need? Don't really need a wide receiver. We have plenty of them. None of these guys are really that great either. Maybe there's another corner that's somewhat decent. B to D, B, no. Well, A tackle. Jermichael Hill could probably play safety and be okay. Is there any safeties that are good? Not really. I've taken a ton of linebacker. I do need another middle linebacker for depth purposes. One of these guys, McLean or George. Whoever has better physicals is probably the guy I might go with here. Leonard George, great, good, decent, good, great. Ooh, elite speed. McLean looks a little bit better for his physicals. And he's younger. We do need depth at this spot. Let's see, again. A awareness, B to D finesse, A to C impact, A to C injury, B to D block shed. But we know George has A to C, B to D, B tackle, A to C hit power, B to D block, B block shed. He's got better power move and better finesse move. He's got better zone coverage. I'm stuck between those, unless there's an outside linebacker here that just looks great, which is possible. There's always possibility for an outside linebacker to look just crazy. A player like ADC tackle for Andrew Cooks. He's got elite speed and great change of direction. Yeah, Andrew Cooks looks better than both of them. 66, got him at 77. Hidden development. I'll take it. Okay, so in the draft, of course, Clinton is a 73. We knew that was going to be a little bit of a reach. Rogers 74, Cooks 72. This is mainly for depth. We've got a lot of our guys in free agency, which is pretty much where this team has been built. It is what it is. We're going to adjust our lineup. We will start the rookie quarterback over Quinn Ewers because that's our best chance to get a good development out of him. Why did it click me on Aiden Hutchinson? Probably because he can play fullback since he's a defensive tackle. That's fine. We bump up Clinton to start. But this will be the team heading into, what is it, season 4? Yeah, season 4. We're pretty loaded on defense. I will say that right now. We just need Clinton to have a good dev trait. That way we can really propel this team to the playoffs. At the midseason, we're 2-5. It is what it is. Can't really do much or say much about it. Still have $125 million in cap room. We need to re-sign Brock Bowers. 4 years, probably like $90 million. He takes it. Beautiful. Jeanty, do need to re-sign as well. We'll do 4 years, like $51 million. Not crazy expensive. Who takes it as well? Need to bring back Max Crosby. 3 years, $122. He also takes it. Schlesinger will come back too because he thinks he's an edge rusher. Same with Torrey Horton. We're not going to bring back Quinn Ewers. Well, I mean, Torrey Horton, 2 years, 11.8. He wants more money. It will come back to Schlesinger in the offseason. Why are we doing so bad? That's what I really want to know. Is it because the rookie quarterback's not doing great? It's because the rookie quarterback's not doing great. Golly. He is stinking up the bed, I tell you what. About our offensive line, how are we doing over here? Elton Jenkins giving up 4 sacks. Colton Miller, per usual. I mean, Crosby's doing well, 9.5 sacks already. But it's just our offense needs to get in gear. I really don't know what more we can do. This is year 4, and yet again, we are 8-9. I don't know. How did our rookie do? 29-19. Not great, I guess. On the ground, Jeanty did okay, 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Clinton did add 8 on the ground. Brock Bowers, 1,000 receiving yards, 9 touchdowns. Pierce with 8. Ricky Pierce, 876 and 6. How do offensive line check out? Colton Miller is still doing bad. We might let him walk. On defense, Brandon Hobbs, 92 tackles. Hold on, 24 sacks for Max Crosby. 11 for Smith, Hutchinson with 9.5, 3 picks for Chin, Bland, and Jefferson. Did we at least win Offensive Rookie of the Year? That's all I'm really caring about. Joe Burrow wins a lot of awards. Max Crosby here. Drum roll. We do get the okay, so he does win Offensive Rookie of the Year. That should mean a development upgrade. Defensive Rookie of the Year does go to Ben Harris. I didn't even check his development before going to the offseason, I should say. What is he anyways? He was a star. So with winning Rookie of the Year, he should go up. Hopefully. You never know. Sometimes with Madden, it takes it away as quick as it gives. So we'll have to end up and see. Schlesinger, how did he do this year? Because, I mean, there's a chance. 82 tackles, 60 fails. How many pass deflections? Only 4? For the price tag that he's asking for, I can always just draft a rookie or just move Cooks over. So I think we let Schlesinger walk, especially for that price tag. I'm going to go to the offseason now. I mean, hopefully our quarterback goes up to superstar. That's what you hope for. I mean, obviously, when you win Rookie of the Year, it should go up. But sometimes man likes to take it away whenever you win stuff. It did it to our corner for whatever reason. Let's go and take a look, though. He does go up to superstar. Bowers up to X Factor after winning that award. Not award, 1,000 yards, excuse me. So a couple of our guys are starting to regress. Banks is regressing. Miller's regressing. Jenkins is regressing. So we need to sign some offensive linemen. No star development for, no superstar for Smith. So yeah, we'll go to the offseason now, see who we need to resign as the Chiefs win another Super Bowl. All right, so now in our resigning period, I'm not going to resign Schlesinger. I mean, 5 years, 53 isn't really bad. Like, quite honestly, 5 years, 57. What's the tag for him? 27. No, thank you. Torrey Horton, 2 year. We'll do a 2 year, like $14 million deal. He's leaving. No, thank you. I'm not giving you a. We'll pick up the 5th year for Farrell or Pharrell, however you want to say his name. And everybody else we'll let walk. Yeah, we'll let everybody else walk. We need to sign in free agency another receiver and some offensive line help because Colton Miller is not getting it done. Quite honestly, if it saves us money to let him walk, or not let him walk in terms of trading him, I'm going to. It's a $12 million savings. If I can find a better offensive lineman, a better tackle, I should say, then you bet he's going to get shipped off. Let's see who's going to be available here in free agency. We have $69 million. I can't. We just drafted one. How does Josh Simmons do here? I need to look at your player card first. How do you do, Josh Simmons? Let's see. Nope. 11 and 12 sacks. God, offensive linemen just suck in this game. I mean, Jenkins hasn't done bad for us, so we'll bring Jenkins back. We'll do a 1 year, $17 million deal. And then I'm going to try to sign maybe another guy. How does Brian O'Neill do in this game? 3 sacks? Yeah, we'll sign him. Worst case scenario, one of them could play guard. I don't think he has any offers. We'll do 1 year, 15. See if we'll get both of them. Is there any help at linebacker that we can get? Colin Oliver. I mean, Colin Oliver has interest. Only 5 years or 3 years, 20. We'll do 3 years, like $26 million. We're in the lead on him. Beautiful. They're another corner. I mean, Clark Phillips. I can probably draft a corner to play in our nickel spot. I just don't think we can afford Josh Allen. I don't think we can. Yeah, 1 year, $63 million. You must be out of your mind. Horton's still here. I'm either going to go for him or Coker. I actually will probably go Jalen Noel. He's probably cheaper. 2 years, 11.8. So we'll see if we're able to sign all these guys. A lot of them are a 1 year deal. So we signed all 4. Perfect. With $24 million left to spare as well. Again, that's going to free us up to the draft to do whatever we so please. I'm probably going to trade Colton Miller too because he's just been terrible. He's been terrible. Yeah, and he's now our backup. So yeah, I'm going to move McGovern over to right guard. Trade Colton Miller. So you don't really see starting left tackle, so I'm probably going to try to get like a second and third round pick for him. and then we'll head to the draft. So we're sending Colton Miller, a third string running back, a fourth and a third to get the Browns' second and third round picks this year. It's going to help us out a good bit to try to find a way to draft more players. We need a better strong safety because our guy is aging. Kevin Winston was here. Interesting. But yeah, Jeremy Chin is starting to get up there in age. There's no real corner that can play. Can Phillips maybe play safety? No, his tackling is terrible. So we'll just have to draft one. And we'll see if there's going to be one available in the draft. I mean, I can even see the combine results to come out and overall see who's going to be there. Oh, there's a round one top five, two top five talent, three top five talent corners. Okay, this is the draft to get one. So in the draft, we pick at 13. I have a plan here. I'm going to need to leapfrog the Browns because there's three top five talent corners I want to take. Bennett is the highest ranked one. And you have Demps and Gales. So to leapfrog the Browns, they're projected to take them in the recent mock draft. So I'm probably going to have to trade up with the Commanders at 7 if Bennett stays on the board. If not, then we're probably going to stick and pick one of the other top 5 talent corners. But I want to trade up without, well, I mean, I'm going to have to use my first round pick, obviously. But yeah, he's not projected to go until 8. Never mind. He goes there at 6. That changes a lot of things now. Changes a lot. Because he's not ranked relatively high in terms of the corner. I mean, Hodge would be the next one to go. He's a round 1 guy. But he's not a top 5. He's not Demps, and he's not Gale. So now this is going to save me some picks to go to now. Hodge does go. That's fine. Hodge was the round 1 guy. But we want the top 5 talent in Demps. He is 22. Could probably play safety as well. Solid change of direction. Great speed. A catching, A hit power too. Ranked number 5. Got him at 13. Hidden development. Honestly, with his A zone, A hit power, he probably could play safety. Where's this other guy ranked? 35. So what I'm going to do, since he's ranked 35, try to trade up with like the Bengals at 27. If he's on the board at 27, I'm going to use those picks that we got out of Colton Miller for and go grab Gales. It shouldn't take too much, I should say. But we'll see if he's there at 27. And if he is, I'm going to go nab him. Oh, Gales goes to the San Francisco 49ers at 24. I think that's the last one of the top 5 talents. It is, but there's some free safeties here that I've wanted too. Round 1 talent, ranked 15 here with Darian Mobley. He's 22, great speed. Could play strong safety over Chin because I didn't really focus on any strong safeties. Does have A awareness, which I like, and he's 22 years old. Try to trade up with the Cowboys here just to not risk it and take my guy. I could because we need secondary help immensely. We also need offensive line help pretty bad too. Oh my God, this guy looks nuts. Hold on. Do I stick here and just pick Upshaw or trade up for Upshaw? We do need tackle help for the future, but the future isn't really now. I can always draft an offensive lineman next year or sign some in free agency. But the time to get one is probably going to be here later. See, Richards looks good. Yeah, Richards is going to be a guard that we can draft later. So we're going to trade up here with the Cowboys to get this free safety. I'm going to try and hold on to my current 2nd round pick. I just got to see what they need. So it's going to be Connor McGovern, our 2nd round pick this year, and our 3rd round pick to move up to 25, get back in the 1st round to come in and take this free safety. Where's he at? There he is. Darian Mobley out of Clemson, hybrid archetype. So now we have a corner that can play safety, and Darian Mobley here's. Oh. Of course, when I trade up for a guy, that's when his dev trade is terrible. My luck. I mean, we were on a roll with star dev guys. It is what it is. Now we got to try to see if there's any offensive linemen here. Trey Richards looks kind of good. Pass protector at 21 years old. I want to keep him on my radar. He's ranked, 86? So I don't know if he'd be on the board at the top of the 3rd round. We'll have to wait and see for him. But right now, Trying to figure out who else I would take. I don't really need any more left end defensive tackles, whatever. I really need linebackers and secondary. That's quite honestly what I need the most. How is Marquise Moody? 22, elite speed, B play rate, B block shed, A awareness, ADC hit power. Possible. He's ranked 58. We are currently at 40. But is there another corner? UDFA, all these UDFAs. A press, A man. F play rate, though. That's what worries me about Staten, excuse me. Good change of direction, elite jumping. Poor speed really worries me, though. I don't want to take a poor speed corner. How's his tackle? B to D tackle, B to D block shed. How's his strength? Marginal strength, so he's not going to really play free safety. That's brutal. Oh, there's another guy. We could take Dobson. He's still on the board. Good strength. 19 bench reps. Okay, we'll take Dobson. We'll take him. 38, got him at 40. Hidden development. Awesome. Okay, so round 3, our guard is still on the board with Richards. I'm going to take him because we need offensive line help for the future. Trey Richards here, pass protecting guard. It is what it is. I have a crush with taking him. 52, got him at 72, hidden development as well. Yeah, this part of the draft is where it's not looking too pretty, is it? F run block, yeah. We'll just have to figure out somebody to take, and I guess I'll let you know who I do. Okay, as you can tell, this draft was heavily invested in our secondary. We have Demps, Mobley, Dobson, and Trey Richards. One of these guys is probably going to play strong safety. Why does this guy have good ball carrier vision and everything? Anyways, whoever really has better tackling, that's who's going to play. Oh, oopsies. That's who's going to play safety for us. Let's take a look at Demps. He's got 64 tackle. Probably not going to play safety for us. But we need a guy to move over to strong. So one of these two, whoever has better hit power. Of course, Mobley has normal development, but he does have 79 hit power. Only 66 tackle, though, so he's probably going to stay at free. Let's take a look at Dobson, who was later in the draft, 79 hit power, 72 tackle. So he's going to move over to strong, and he might start over Jeremy Chin. Chin is starting to regress, so we need to get ahead of the 8 ball now before he keeps going down. Goes up to 74. What about Claxton? I feel like he would probably go up. We drafted some of these corners later in the draft. 80 press, 75 zone. What is his tackle? 73 hit power. What is his overall at free safety? He's a 68 plus 1 morale boost to 69. Nice. Does he go up? No, he stays the same. How about Rucker here? You figure out what your tackling is, and I can figure this out. All the way down. Block shed 51, 69 tackle, 72 hit power. So we'll keep everything the same here. They did draft an outside linebacker with Sheldon. I mean, if Sheldon has hidden dev, I'm just going to lose my mind. Okay, he's got normal. Okay, so this is the team heading into season 5. We are an 89 overall with 91 offense. So at this point, we need to make the freaking playoffs. I don't know how we can't. We really need another outside linebacker to start developing. But our D-line is crazy. Our secondary is pretty good. We just are lacking a little bit at linebacker. We've been very unlucky with our developments, but it is what it is. I will see, although at the midseason mark, hopefully we're at least a 5-win team this time. Okay, at the midseason mark, we are undefeated, 7-0, and finally Jeanty might have a chance to break out here. I would love for him to get X Factor. Oh, John Redmond. Okay. Huh, maybe he just gets Superstar? No, 150 combined rushing and receiving. He's not going to get it. He's the backup, obviously. Take a look and see who is ready to negotiate. We have 116 mil. And we have a lot of guys that we need to resign. All right. TJ Pierce, 4 years, 76. He takes it. Beautiful. Julius Jefferson, 4 years, 47. He takes it as well. Awesome. If we just keep going like this, we'd be A-okay. 2 years, 22. JPJ resigns. Nolan Smith. This is going to be the expensive one. 3 years, 81. He takes it. Come back to Phillip Johnson. Come back to Deron Bland in the offseason. I want to see how Johnson does. Pearsall, 2 years, 15 actually isn't bad. We'll get him back. Leaves us 44 mil. Chin is probably going to regress. We might try to trade him while we can, because we do have a younger guy behind him. What would the penalty be or the savings be if I traded him right now? I would save 7 but get a $5 million penalty. I mean, I'm probably just going to do it. We're undefeated. I'm not going to touch anything, actually. We're undefeated at this point in time. We'll go to the end of the season. Hopefully this means we can finally make the doggone playoffs. Okay, I just want to show you the development trade to everybody before we make the playoffs. And before I show you how we did our record-wise, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe down below and comment who you would want next. Right now, our team is developing really, really well. Our quarterback's above a 90, +6 due to morale. But our record in Season 5, we went 15-2. Beat the Chiefs for the division. As we look at our stats, Jason Clinton, 47 yards, 44 touchdowns, 13 picks in his second season as a starting quarterback. On the ground, ASHTON JEANTY, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns, Clinton with 6. Redmond even contributed 3 as well. TJ Pierce, 14 yards, 16 touchdowns. Noel, 944 and 8. Bowers, 790 and 5. Pierce with 880 as well. Our blocking, JPJ hadn't been great. Ash did good this year. Jenkins did great. So did Rogers. But O'Neal, okay. Not crazy. Brandon Hobson, 99 tackles, 4 TFLs, 13 for Daquan Anthony. Oh my God. 24 sacks for Aiden Hutchinson. 16.5 for Crosby. 13.5 for Anthony. 9.5 for Smith. With 4 picks from Hobson. 3 from Demps, 2 from Spencer, 2 from Mobley. A lot of rookies on the field making plays. Did we win any awards? Mahomes gets MVP, Clinton at 2. That stings. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Mahomes. Defense, really? Gonzalez over Hutchinson? Okay. Rookie of the Year goes to Rakeem Blackwell. No Raiders. Defense Rookie of the Year goes to Marrow over Demps. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Are we the best team in the league? Let me see here. Oh, yeah, I forgot we have Pete Carroll. Are we the best team, though? We should be. We're at 90 overall, 90-some overall, and 90 overall on the dot. Does not look like there's any other Chiefs are, of course. But we are the best team in the league. Next round is probably going to play the Chiefs if they win in the divisional round. Play the Jets. They're in 88. They have a better offense than us. We're 92 overall. They're 9-8, though. And you know Madden loves the 9-8 teams. So we'll see. We move on to the blow them out. 44-17. Christ almighty. Let's see if we can beat the Colts and move on to the Super Bowl. And we do 31-13. Oh, my God. All right, we're playing the Saints, who went 12-5. Okay, this could be it. This could be the big time. The big Super Bowl. 15-2, they're 12-5 again, 89 overall versus 90. Don't forget again, drop a like, subscribe down below. Let me know who you would want next. And let's try to win this Super Bowl playing the Saints in Minneapolis. I think we can do it. Here we go in the Super Bowl. Can we get on top? It looks like we're going to kick a field goal. 3-0 at the moment. Got to keep on fighting. Hopefully our defense stands tall. The Saints going to go down, kick a field goal as well. 3-3, touchdown, 10-3 as we go. 10-6 now as we go into the second half. This offense needs to take over. 17, good. Keep going. Does not go there. 17-6 so far. Going to go possession by possession as the Saints do indeed score. Our offense, Clinton needs to take over here. Driving down the field. Don't love taking a sack. 4th and 6, we will probably kick a field goal. Field goal is good by Cam Little. Now, can our defense hold strong against the Saints? They did sign Jahmyr Gibbs, and they will punt. It's going to be up to Clinton and ASHTON JEANTY to make huge plays. 8-yard rush by Pierce, actually. Keep grounding the football. Don't love a negative 3-yard rush, and we're going to have to punt it to the Saints. 14-20, 2nd and 14, 3rd and 21. We will hop in here, see what the coach suggests us to do. But, let's see, cover 3 sky. All right, here we go. Final play, what it looks like to be of the ball game. We're here with Johnson over the middle. He's going to look to run, and he throws it away. It was a little laggy there, so we're just going to go to the next play. And it is a turnover on downs, huge hours, and the Raiders from Las Vegas will win the Super Bowl in Season 5 after going 15-2. They run through the divisional from the Jets and the Colts to now the Saints finishing the year 18-2 under Pete Carroll, who's like 78 at this point. But again, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, let me know what team or challenge on Madden 25 or even college football of a rebuild you would want to see next. But until then, I'm out. Peace.